In last year's speech, I walked you through an average week in Europe, talked about rapes, stabbings, and terror attacks that were committed by migrants and still are committed by migrants on a daily basis. Because since then, ladies and gentlemen, things have only deteriorated here in Europe.
In relation to the second part of your question on the economy, it has been broken. We haven't had economic growth for 14 years. We've had a sort of low growth, high tax doom loop, if you like.
And how many, millions, illegal immigrants have come to England in the same period of 14 years?
We are being gamed so badly in this country that the money will run out. Now, some figures earlier, 7.5 billion for universal credit for migrants, 3.5 billion for public spending services for migrants, 6.6 billion for asylum seeker hotels and support. How can we afford this for much longer? Yep. And I made a point earlier to you out the back that we've had so many millions come in over the last 5 years. As soon as they hit 5 years, they're all allowed to claim as well. Yep. So we've got a time bomb about to hit this country that we cannot afford.
What's your opinion then? You know, like they call everyone who don't support their ideologies, they call us far right.
Far right, they call us racist, they call us fascist. I don't even think they know what fascist means. You look here today, you've got all these multicultural people that support what we do. The thing is, we're not racist, we're not far right, we're not fascist. They're just words. At the end of the day, we're people that care about our people, that want to stop violence and hatred against our people. You know what I mean? You come to our country, we respect it, and we respect you. It's a common courtesy.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? They come here, they take everything we've got. The least they can do is show us a little bit of respect, but they can't even do that. And that's why we have to make a stance against that.
So what's next year for next year? How many more thousands are they going to let in of any religion into our sacred grounds? I don't know about you guys, but the country is in boiling point. You know, Micheál Martin, our Taoiseach, calling us mongrels. I'll tell you, I'm sick of it. I've had enough. You know, we need to be, the hundreds of thousands of people now need to come out tomorrow to protest in Grand Parade. They need to be up here on the 22nd of June. You know, we need peaceful protests outside the Dáil, but we need a couple of 100,000 people outside the Dáil on a Tuesday and, you know, dissolve the Dáil. That's the only way out of this, because, you know, in 3 months this country, if it keeps going the way it is, it's going to be destroyed forever. But look, I still have hope and I still have belief, and I look around today at the great Irish people that have travelled from all counties to be here today to support the preservation of our culture and our soul of our country. And, you know, we need to stick with it because our voices are being heard. People that weren't awake are waking up now fairly rapidly. And, you know, we need to make our country safe again, and we need to get rid of all these people out. 3 deportation planes is not enough in 6 months. You know, there's this, you know, the Irish people aren't going to be fooled, are going to be listened to, are going to be told lies any longer. We've had enough. This government needs to get out. Out, Micheál Martin, out! Out! We are not bound to Micheál Martin. We're not bound to Simon Harris. Get them out! Get them out! That's the point for today. Get them out! For me, Monaghan. For me, Monaghan.
Micheál Martin.
Well said, Michelle.
In the UK, almost 1 in 4, more than 15 million people, now live below the poverty line.
No farms, no food, no future, which is 100% true. Everyone is in support of the farmers, and hopefully he comes round in a minute in his tractor.
It on Saturday. Just this is really just to put the word out there about Saturday. Cork, 7th of June, 2 p.m. at Grand Parade in Cork. Should be a big national rally. And again, there's another one, I think, in Dublin then on the 22nd, I think it is, or the second Sunday in June. So that's only another few weeks away. So it's going to be a busy month anyway, Philip.